Legendre's linear differential equation. Observe it carefully. We are noting 2 points here. Point number 1. How do you identify Legendre's equation? Look at this. Ax plus b power n. Order is n. That same ax plus b raised with the power n minus 1. Order is n minus 1. Ax plus b power n minus 2. Order is n minus 2. Power is 2. Order is 2. Power is 1. Order is 1. Power is 0. Order is 0. Such kind of equations are called Legendre's equation. Second point, how to solve this equation? We do not have any direct method to solve this equation. We are supposed to convert this into some known form. That known form is differential equation with constant coefficients. Now how to do that? So that is done through a transformation that's given by ax plus b equal to e power z or z equal to log of ax plus b. Using this, what happens? Using this, you can note ax plus b dy by dx becomes a into capital dy, where capital D is given by d by dz. Note this carefully. It is no more d by dx, it is d by dz now. Now in the same lines, you can show ax plus b whole square d square y by dx square is a square d into d minus 1 y. For the third order derivative, it is a cube d into d minus 1 into d minus 2y. We just go on doing this. You can note that this nth order term will looks like this. A power n d minus 1 d minus 2 and so on. It ends up with d minus of n minus 1 y. You can note order is 1, it is d. Order is 2, d minus 1. Order is 3, d minus 2, 1 less than. Order is n, d minus of n minus 1, 1 less. Now, what happens here? Here, the derivatives with variable coefficients in our given equation are converted into derivatives with constant coefficients. Now, writing even this f of x in terms of z by using the transformation, you can note this Legendre's equation is converted into this equation f of dy equal to phi of z. It is a linear non-homogeneous differential equation with constant coefficients, and we all know how to solve this equation. Its solution is found by finding the complementary function and the particular integral with y is equal to cf plus pi. But it will be a function of z. We want our solution back in terms of x. For that, what I'm supposed to do, I should use the transformation back. That is, wherever ax plus b is there in my solution, that should be replaced by e power z, or wherever z is there, that should be replaced by log of ax plus b. That gives the general solution for the given differential equation. Let me just revise what we've done now. The first point is, the identification of the given differential equation is very important. Once if we can identify the given equation as Legendre's equation, then we can proceed with this procedure. The next step is transformation. That is, we are taking ax plus b equal to e power z or z equal to log of ax plus b. It's a key step that will help us in converting the given differential equation into differential equation with constant coefficient. Once if it is done, we are solving that new equation. Our solution will be written in terms of y and z. But we don't want our solution in terms of y and z, so we are supposed to convert this into a different solution with solution involving y and x. For that, I'm supposed to make use of the transformation in this. So this is what the procedure. Let me just look into these things through an example. Solve 2x plus 1 whole square d square y by dx square minus 6 2x plus 1 dy by dx plus 16y equal to 8 times 2x plus 1 whole square. Observe this. Power is 2, order is 2, power is 1, order is 1, power is 0, order is 0. It is a second order Legendre's equation. Now how to solve this? We know the first step is done, identification. Second step is transformation. The role of ax plus b is played by 2x plus 1 now, that is equal to e power z, or z becomes log of 2x plus 1 for us. So if we use this, we can note 2x plus 1 into dy by dx becomes 2 into dy. 2x plus 1 whole square d square y by dx square becomes 2 square d into d minus 1y, and your RH is 8 e power z whole square. Now if I substitute all these things back in the given differential equation, you can note you will end up with this 4d into d minus 1y, that should be written in this place, minus 6, 2x plus 1 dy by dx is given by 2 dy, plus 16y equal to 8 e power 2z. Now just take this y out and simplify that. You can note your differential equation is d square minus 4d plus 4y equal to 2 e power 2z. It's a differential equation with constant coefficient. Let me solve this equation. Though we know this, let me solve it step by step. First, write the auxiliary equation, write the roots. Roots are real and equal. Complementary function is c1 plus c2z e power 2z. Write the particular integral now. It's 1 by d square minus 4d plus 4, which operates on 2 e power 2z. And we know the procedure. We should replace d by 2, whereas f of 2 is becoming 0 here. So what should be done then? So we are supposed to multiply by z, differentiate the denominator once, go for the same operation, replace d by 2. But we found that even this f dash of 2 is becoming 0. That is 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 4, that is 0. Which means I need to go for the same step again. With that, multiply by z, that becomes z square, differentiate denominator, that gives 2 e power 2z. So on simplification, this is what you have. The particular integral is z square e power 2z. Now you can write your general solution, that is y equal to c1 plus c2z e power 2z plus z square e power 2z. Now we are supposed to write our solution for the given differential equation, that is in terms of y and x. For that, we need to take care of this. Right now in this problem, 2x plus 1 is e power z, z is log of 2x plus 1. So wherever I am finding z here, I should replace it by log of 2x plus 1, and wherever I am finding e power z, I am supposed to replace it by 2x plus 1. So as a result, this e power 2z becomes 2x plus 1 whole square. So this is what the general solution of this given differential equation now. Now let me try this method with our next example. Here I have taken cos log of 1 plus x. I'm just trying with the trigonometric function in this problem. And the left hand side, ax plus b role is played by 1 plus x. So I should go with 1 plus x equal to e power z, or z equal to log of 1 plus x. And we know what happens with this. So we are just converting these derivatives with variable coefficients into derivatives with constant coefficients. As a result, your differential equation is converted into what? D square plus 1y equal to 4 cos z. Now solve this equation. And you know how to solve this equation. You can write the complementary function, particular integral, and substitute everything back in the general solution as y equal to cf plus pi. And by using z equal to log of 1 plus x, you have a general solution of the given equation is this. Let me consider the next problem with polynomial case. Here this is what I am doing. This is going with ax plus b is 3x plus 2. As a result, you can note here it is 3 dy, 9d into d minus 1y. You can note in all this problem there is no role played by this b. The role is played only by the coefficient of x, that is a. So once if it is done, this equation is converted into this d square plus 1y equal to z square. And since this RHS is a polynomial, you are supposed to employ the division method for that, and the complementary function part remains the same. So once if you found the solution of this, your general solution looks like this: c1 cos z plus c2 sin z plus z square minus 2. Here z is nothing but log of 3x plus 2. With that, this is what your general solution is. That's fine. So this is how any Legendre's equation under this heading works. Now let me concentrate on Cauchy's differential equation. Now Cauchy's differential equation is given by this. Observe this equation carefully. So if my question is, can you identify this? I hope your answer is yes. Because this is not a new equation. It is same as your Legendre's equation. Only difference is wherever you had ax plus b, in all those places you are finding x in this case. So here by taking a equal to 1 and b equal to 0, you can just come to this Cauchy's equation. So which means this Cauchy's equation is just a particular case of Legendre's equation. Yeah, the transformation also is also same. So we were taking ax plus b equal to e power z there. Now I'm supposed to take just x equal to e power z or z equal to log x. Yeah, this is what the transformation. The transformation, you know what happens with the conversion. It works in the same lines. Let me see one problem under this heading also. So I have just considered trigonometric problem directly. Let me put x equal to e power z or z equal to log x. So with this, x dy by dx becomes dy. This is what happens with the second order derivative. Third order derivative is present in this problem, so I'm supposed to consider third order derivative also here. And 65 cos z. Now substitute all these things back in the given differential equation. It just converts this equation into dq plus 8y equal to 65 cos z. Now how to solve this equation? Write the auxiliary equation, find the roots. I'm supposed to get 3 roots, one real root minus 2, other 2 complex roots. So you know how to write the complementary function, you are doing that. Write the particular integral and suppose to replace d by what, d square by what? Minus 1 square, because we are talking about the trigonometric function. But with this operation, we will end up with this minus d plus 8. Method says replace d square by minus 1 square, there is no d in it. What should be done? To get d square in the denominator, I am supposed to multiply and divide by 8 minus d to the operator. That's what I have done. 8 plus d is multiplied and divided. So as a result, the denominator a minus b into a plus b's formula is used to have 64 minus d square and 8 plus d in the numerator. Method still says the same thing, but replace d square by minus 1 square. That just makes the denominator 65 and in the numerator 8 times cos z plus differentiation of cos z, that gives minus sin z. So my particular integral is 8 cos z minus sin z. As a result, my general solution is y equal to complementary function plus the particular integral. Now to write the general solution of the given equation, I need to do this wherever z is there, replace it by log x. Wherever e power z is there, replace it by x. So that gives the general solution of given differential equation. This is any problem under trigonometry, under Cauchy's differential equation works. I hope you people are comfortable with this. For more problems, please go through the notes. Thank you.